Hello and good morning. It's January 1st, 2025. Hello. I started editing this video and realized I didn't really have an intro for it. I had one, but since filming that intro, the video has kind of changed a little. So I'm just gonna refilm the intro. Hi, welcome back. Happy New Year. We're a little over a week into 2025. This video was supposed to be like a hard resetting video where, I reset my entire life, just like everyone else does. And I quickly realized that I actually don't want to do that. So that's not what this video is anymore. I kind of slowed down a little. It's a bit of a softer reset. It's less of like a reset video and more of like a vlog. There is a couple of reset elements to it. I got a planner, a Filofax Metropole, I want to say, yeah, personal size. I finally found a planner that I'll hopefully keep. I have been looking for a planner for months at this point, and I have just never bought one because every single planner has had the same sort of layout where, is that visible? The days are under each other like this. In my head, that's not what a week looks like. The days are next to each other and not stacked. I mean, I'm keeping these inserts in here because when making my own inserts, which I have been doing, let me show you a couple. I take the little calendar view that's in the corner and I cut it out and I glue it to the page. So, but anyway, these are my weekly spreads. There's a little habit tracker, a little expense tracker, to-do list, and the week. So I'm hoping that I'm able to keep a planner this year with this sort of layout. I hope I can keep this. There's also a little reading journal part where I have a couple of spreads. I had my reading goals and a little bingo card and some little A through Z challenge and a little reading tracker, whatever. And also a little YouTube file part of the planner. So I hope that I'm able to keep up with this and to actually use it, because otherwise I wasted about 60 euros. So yeah, this video is not as much of a reset as I originally planned, but I have scrapped about 6 or 7 videos in the past couple of months, and I think it's time to actually upload one for once. Okay, enjoy. I have to walk Molly today, but it's 9:30 a.m. on New Year's Day. Hello. My mom and I just got back from the thrift store because we went, and I love the thrift store. I cannot get enough of the thrift store. I got a couple of things, so I thought I'd show you guys, do a little haul. Should I start with maybe what I got last week? I think so. I'm gonna start with what I got at the thrift store last week because I got a CD player. And the kind of CD player I want. I love those tower stereos is apparently what they're called. And I have been having one, my eye on them for a very long time. And last week They were open one more day at the end of the year. I decided to go. They post on Facebook like quite regularly things they have in store, and this exact CD player has been in that store for months, and I've always walked past it and not gotten it because I'm like, I don't really need a CD player. But this time I decided I wanted to get it. I hadn't gotten myself a Christmas present yet, so that was my Christmas present. So we went, and it was so incredibly busy. I don't think I've ever seen any store that busy. So, like, we didn't get that much because it, again, was so busy. So, I got the CD player and the speakers. I think that was like $25 all in all. So, like, that was such a great price because I thought that the stereo was $35. Because, again, like, it has been in the thrift store for so long, and I always walk past it, and I always decide against it. So I've seen it for months. And so I thought that it was $35, but it was actually only $15. And then the speakers were $5 each. So that makes $10. Plus 15 makes $25. We had sushi for lunch, and I spilled soy sauce in my hair. So now my hair is all yucky. So I got that at the thrift store. And I also got a couple of books. I got The Spanish Love Deception. I know that this did its rounds on TikTok like a while ago, on Book Talk. And I never picked it up, but I saw it at the thrift store and I decided to pick it up. I think it's fake dating at a wedding. And that just gets me every time. Fake dating at a wedding is the perfect setting to fake date. Right? Like, there's rarely any other way to do fake dating. Like, at a wedding, it's just peak. And then I also got Murder at the Bookstore. I saw this on Pinterest, like, a while ago, because I make, like, a board on Pinterest with, like, books that I want. And so I had this on there, but I never really got it anywhere. I didn't really see it anywhere else. But then I saw it at the thrift store, and like our thrift store has an English book section, but it's nothing like extraordinary. It's usually like very old books that look as if they've been there since before it was a thrift store, you know? Like they're just old relics that came with the building. So when I find like modern, new looking books, I feel like I'm forced to get it because, like, what if I never find a good book at the thrift store again, you know? And on that note, we also went to my grandma's around Christmas, and before we, like, went to my grandma's, we went to this thrift store in Hertown? Why did I say it like that? In Hertown, and I also got some books. The Summer We Fell by Elizabeth O'Rourke. Have not heard of this. I think it's like a second chance kind of thing, but not really second chance because when they were little they didn't date. It seems like a fun little summer read. It's pretty short, I think. It's like just over 300 pages. Seems, again, like a fun little summary read. Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Rayborn. This is, I think, about some older women who used to work as spies. Assassins, sorry. And they're like older, of a certain age, and they have to like prove themselves, I guess. Something like that. I haven't read it yet. Then to, I think, today's thrift haul, I got a scarf, just a red little scarf. I was wearing an Afghan jacket to the thrift store, and when we came home, I put this on, like, over the jacket, and it was giving Frazzled English Woman from early 2000s rom-com. That's the aesthetic I want to give off at all time. I got a tiny little figure. It's a little bear. It's a little bear. And she's playing the... What's that instrument called? Sack pipe? Doodle sack? Bagpipe. I think it's called a bagpipe. Cute. She's gonna go up with my other little guys, my little figures. I have a little cat. In front of my TV, I have a little cat. Hello. A cat, a Spider-Man, and a Captain America. and she's gonna fit right in. I got a game. Period. And then I got a bunch of CDs. I got Glee Volume 1. I love Glee. I haven't watched it in a while because Rachel Berry makes me aggressively angry. I do like the music, so Glee. And then we have two Dutch guys, Nick and Simon. It's like a fancy, like, copy of it, because it's like a special limited edition with like a bunch of songs, and it also has a DVD. And then we have Coldplay, X and Y, Dolly Parton, The Collection, Backstreet Boys, Backstreet's Back, Anastasia, Not That Kind. I have another album of hers that I got also at a different thrift store a couple days ago, Freak of Nature, and Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits. And this one is manufactured in Japan. And when I was like looking through the CDs, I saw it like this, like I saw the front, and so I grabbed it and I said period. And then when we got to the car, I was like, oh, that's a bummer, because that's Japanese. And I have a little CD rack right there. Don't look at the mugs. Right there, where you like slot them in like this. So I was like, okay, great. So now it's going to be Japanese, which is like fine, except I don't speak Japanese. So that would be annoying. But then I turned it around and it just says it in English as well. So whatever. And then I also got 3 little postcards, because last year I found out about post crossing. Hello. And for those of you who don't know what it is, you like sign up on a website, give them your address. There are like safety measures in place, okay? I'm just simplifying it. You put in your address, and then people from all over the world can like send you cards, and you can send them cards. Again, it's simplified. I think you like click on maybe one person's address, you can send to, and once you send the card, your address comes available, and that also the app, so that whenever someone presses the button to send the card, they can get your address as well. I don't know. But I really wanted to do that, except I think one of the rules is you have to use like flat singular cards. Like, it can be the little booklet ones, kind of the ones that like fold close. And finding just like simple cards like this has been absolutely impossible. Every single store I go to that sells cards like this, greeting cards, they sell the like foldable ones, and I don't think you're allowed to send those. So when I found these were also cute, you know? These were also cute. I got 3. I got this one to send, and it has this little fall theme. And then I got this one, which has a little like gardening theme. It has a little gardening stuff. Except when I came home and I looked at it again, I was like, this, I don't know if I want to send this, because this is so cute. I think I might want to keep this for myself. And then I also found this one, which is also cute. And this one I originally got for myself, because I ordered a planner December 31st. Finally! Oh my god, can we just talk about how I have been looking for a planner for forever, and I only found one like a couple days ago? Insane. Also, it's delayed. So it's not coming in for a couple more days. Maybe not even this week. Because if it's not like distributed and sent out tomorrow, because it's at the sorting center, if it's not distributed out to the roads tomorrow, I will not be able to pick it up this week, because the pickup point is not open during weekends. So I only have tomorrow to pick it up. But if it's not at the store to pick it up, I can't pick it up. And I'll have to wait until next week, which I don't like, because I'm an impatient person. Just the way it is. But I got a Filofax, and so I thought this would be cute to like punch holes in it, and to keep it as a little divider. But I might change my mind and use this as a divider instead, because this is so cute. But now I also know that they have like just singular cards at the thrift store. after each other, me and Bach. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, hello. My sister is in the back.
Hi.
And I usually don't vlog in front of people, so I am self-conscious. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. We just got back from picking up my planner. We also went into the little center, the little shopping center, and did I only get the mascara? I think so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got a blue mascara. Also, the lighting is horrible. Hold on. And that doesn't do anything. Okay.
And you got a coffee.
And I got a coffee. And she got a hot chocolate to go. Are you still drinking it? Yeah.
Yes.
And I got a coffee, and it was the most disgusting coffee I've ever had. It tasted like sewer water. Yuck. But I did get a blue mascara. So, I already put it on. We can't really see it because I already put a brown mascara on this morning. So, can't really see it. But, a blue mascara. Hashtag beauty guru. Okay.
What did you say?
I said hashtag beauty guru. Because beauty gurus, at least back in the day, I don't know if they still do that, but back in the day, whenever they showed something, they would like show it and then put their hand behind it for it to focus on the product. So, but I thought it'd be fun to open this package together because it's so cute. Like, they wrapped it in wrapping paper and they wrote a little thank you. And I got this from a Belgian website, which I didn't realize. Oh, my camera's about to die. Okay, we're not going to open it together, but I do want to show you how they wrapped it. Because they wrapped it like a little present. Like, that's so cute. And they also gave me candy. I love ordering from small businesses. Because every time I've ordered from, like, a small business, I always get candy.
That's so cute.
I always get candy. So, we're not going to open this together right now. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to put you on the charger. And then I'll probably see you when I, like, put everything together. Because, did I say that this was my planner? I don't know. I ordered a planner, and it finally came in. This is the planner. So.
It finally came in. She bought it on Old Year's Night.
Old Year's Night? New Year's Eve. I got it on, like, New Year's Eve, but, like, during the day. I ordered this last year. I'm gonna leave a bad review. I ordered this last year and it just came in. Okay. Say bye. Hello. Okay, it is now the next day. I have walked Molly, I have showered, and now I am going to decompress by watching a movie. I'm gonna watch Atlantis. I opened the curtains a little bit. If I open these, I won't be able to see my TV because it'll just be like reflection of the light. But I opened the curtains for, I think, probably the first time in months. Because I don't really open the curtains that often. but that also means that whenever I'm in my room, I don't really get any sunlight, and the sun is out, so it's like nice out. So I'm gonna watch Atlantis. I'm gonna make a little like reading journal section in my little planner. I like put all these things here yesterday. I have like a Harry Styles sticker. I have this like card. I have a little banjo playing cat. Look at that. That is amazing. I love it so much. I'm just kind of peeping out like that. I also have this really sophisticated cat. Cute. And I have a tea bag as well. And then I also have some stickers. And I'll give like a little more in-depth tour of my planner when I feel like it's like ready to be shown. I am gonna make a little reading journal part of this. I want to get like some scrapbooking paper, but I don't want to get that today because it's all the way on the other side of town, and I have no desire to leave the house right now, so I don't want to do that right now. But I do want to start on the like little reading journal. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna watch Atlantis. I need to start the movie. Now I'm gonna watch Atlantis and do my reading journal. Hello. It is Friday, and I spent all of last night just making like little book journal spreads, which I didn't make that many, and it took me so much longer than I thought it would. I made like, I think maybe 3 spreads. I spent all night doing that, but right now I am getting ready because my sister and I are going on an adventure. We're walking to the thrift store, but to the big thrift store, which is quite a walk away. It's like a 30 to 40 minute walk, I think. So yeah, and it's on like the other side of town, but I'm excited. I really like that thrift store because it's really big and they're really like organized and the vibes are good. I feel like with thrift stores, I feel like the vibe is very important. If there's a weird vibe in the store, I don't really like going there. I mean, that goes for every store, but especially thrift stores. I really like the vibes in this store, like thrift store, so I'm excited. I had to bribe my sister with Monster Energy because she didn't really want to go, but we passed because Monster Energy is like hard to get in stores because they don't really sell it much anymore. But there's one grocery store, and it's a foreign grocery store, and I know what country, I just forget the English. It's a Polish grocery store. There we go. And they sell Monster, and we passed that store on our way to the thrift store. So I had to bribe her with Monster Energy. That's what's going on. So I might look at some CDs and DVDs, maybe some books, but they rarely have any good books. And I think that's gonna be about it. Because my sister also wanted to go into the like shopping center as well, like on our way back. And I might get some crafting supplies when we're there. So I don't want to get too much. And this is also like this little excursion is also mostly just for me to get my steps in today. Because when I walk Molly, I can easily get my steps in. Like with walking Molly for an hour and it being like 15 minutes to get there and then 15 minutes to get back, I hit my step goal. But it's Friday today and I don't walk her Fridays, so I have to like get out on my own account, if that makes any sense. So I thought, we're going to the thrift store, so at least I get something fun out of it and I'm not just walking around aimlessly around town, because I despise that. I don't mind walking, but walking without a purpose. Oh, I feel like there's neon signs everywhere saying she's not going anywhere. So at least if we're going somewhere, the neon signs will say she's going somewhere. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, all that to say, I'm getting ready to go to the thrift store with my sister. am editing this video and I realized that I didn't show you guys what I got at the thrift store, which I always want to do because I love the thrift store and I love showing you guys like what I get at the thrift store. So we went to the big thrift store and the small one, and so I got things plural at both of the thrift stores, and I also got some crafty things at the Action. So I got some scrapbooking paper and some fine liners, but they're over there and I don't feel like getting up and getting them, so I'm not showing you guys that. Sorry. But at the thrift store, at the big one first, I got 3 CDs. I got Doornroosje, the musical, with K3. Now this is Sleeping Beauty. A Sleeping Beauty musical. I'm pretty sure. Is this Sleeping Beauty? I think so. Because she's sleeping. Context clues. I got the Lion King soundtrack. And this is the English soundtrack. At the small thrift store, they also had the, like, musical, like the stage musical soundtrack, but that was the Dutch one. And I don't really care about it in Dutch, but this is the movie soundtrack in English. So, love it. And then I got Life in Cartoon Motion or Notion? I don't know. From Mika, or by Mika. I got 1 DVD. I got Black Panther. I want to get almost all the Marvel movies. There's a couple movies that I really do not care about. The Guardians of the Galaxy are my absolute least favorite characters. So I really would not mind not having those, but I want to get all the Marvel movies. I already have... I'm pretty sure I have all the Iron Man movies, and I have 1 Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. I have all 3 Tobey Maguire movies. But anyway, Black Panther. And I got 2 books. That's 3. 2 books. I got Black Mass by John Gray. Ever since realizing I'm autistic and reading up on it a lot more, my entire world has crumbled because I realized that everything is made up. And like every medical knowledge we have probably isn't complete because it was only, you know, like with autism, everything we knew about autism up until a couple years ago was based off of white men. And so anyone who was not a white man would go without a diagnosis because it shows differently in people. And so ever since then, everything has just kind of crumbled because I realized that everything is made up and nothing really matters. And this book, on the back, it says, "Our conventional view of history and human progress is wrong. It is founded in a pernicious myth of an achievable utopia that in the last century alone caused the murders of tens of millions. In Black Mass, John Gray tears down the religious, political, and secular beliefs that we insist are fundamental to the human project and shows us how a misplaced faith in our ability to improve the world has actually made it far worse." And I thought that this would just kind of contribute to me going down that spiral of everything is made up, nothing is real, which means nothing matters. So I got this. And I got Where the Crawdads Sing. I have like thought about getting this book a couple of times, but just never have because I'm not really that into literary fiction, I think. Because most of the book I've read are either romance or fantasy. And I feel like a literary fiction, nothing really happens. I don't know where I get that from, but anyway. So I've been looking for this, or like looking at this book multiple times in bookstores, but have just never gotten it because I don't really feel like paying full price for a book that I might never read. But when I saw it at the thrift store for €2.50, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. That is what I got at the big thrift store. And then after the big thrift store, we went into the city center to the Action, where I was looking at this like bead set because I have like a beaded bracelet that I really like, but it's starting to like stretch, and one of my sister's friends made it for me. I really like the like sheer glass beads, and that kit had other beads as well, which I didn't really feel like paying $6, which is like nothing, but I didn't really feel like paying $6 for beads that I'm not gonna use. So I didn't end up getting them. But then when we went to the small thrift store, I found this whole thing of beads for $5. And first of all, there's a lot more beads in here than in that other kit. And these are all like the sheer glass beads. So these are also beads I'm going to use. So that was honestly quite exciting when I saw that, because I've been kind of looking for those kinds of beads for a while and I've just not been able to find them really. So that was great. Then I got a CD. I got 21 by Adele. Yeah, I love Adele. And I got Inside Out, which is probably one of my favorite, more recent Disney movies. Like, I am very much into the classics, and there's not that many like newer Disney movies that I like, but Inside Out is one of them. It is one of the movies that I do like. So that's very exciting. So that's my little haul. This is also where I'm gonna end the video for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys had a great start to your year. You know, 2025. Hope it started great for you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!